Okay, hello everyone. أهلا وسهلا فيكم
Hello.
جميعا new session مع MENADD. The first time for me I'm representing GDG North Lebanon and Riham.
Hi, hello everyone. I'm Riham Saitan, representing GDG Coast Lebanon and Women Tech Makers.
Okay, so we are gonna get some slides and بس خليني قبل أخبركم عن حالي. أنا اسمي عبد الرحمن مصري عتال. أنا software engineer GDG organizer من 2018 founder ل first GDSC club بلبنان وأكيد GDSC مع currently.
Abdurrahman, you're typing a bit.
Okay. You can start. Yeah.
Okay.
Introduce yourself.
Hi. I'm Riham Zaidan. I'm a GDG organizer at Coast Lebanon, a Women Tech Maker ambassador since this year. I was previously the GDSC lead in the Lebanese University Faculty of Science, and currently mentor at also the GDSC program. And we're so excited to share with you all our story. How did we get to reach here? And how did the Google developer communities helped us to make an impact in Lebanon in the middle of the crisis? So let's start.
Yeah, exactly. As Lebanon faced a lot of not only COVID, we also had big crisis in Lebanon and inflation growth so much. So, but we didn't stop. So I will start. I will share some stories how I got this community, this great community. I will start from the beginning. Before university, I was like attending some events. بنزل على بيروت على الشمال بجنوب. أنا من الشمال بس بنزل على ايفنت على الجنوب أو على بيروت اللي هي بتاخد أوقات معي ساعتين ثلاثة بس لحتى أحضر ايفنتس وأقابل أشخاص. بس إنه mainly أنا ما كنت لحالي أعرف الموضوع غير إنه رفقاتي وأخواتي. So وانا بس كنت عم بحضر هدول الايفنت حسيت انه عن جد في فاليو مهم للموضوع بس كنا عم نعمل نتوركينج مع people even like get some tips من experts. بس حاحكي specifically على أكتر واحد عمل لي impact ب 2017 وصل لي كمان من رفقاتي انه في ايفنت بAUB وشفت كلمة جوجل وشفت تنسر فلو. أنا صراحة تحمست إنه أوف شو عم تعمل جوجل هون إنه معقول في شي عنا هيك بلبنان. فأنا بننزل وكمان قضعنا وقت طويل. وصلنا على الإيفنت وكان كتير حلو. إجا حضر شي 200 شخص كان عم يحكوا على تنسر فلو ماشين ليرنينج لايبرري كل شي موجود عاملينه جوجل فور تنسر فلو. هو كان اكستندد لأن ايفنت وطلعت انه هذه كوميونتي انه جديده بلبنان واكثر من هيك طلعت انه مش جوجل الموجوده عندنا بالايفنت. طلعوا انه هن اورجنايزرز فولنتيرز عاملين كوميونتي تحت اسم جوجل ديفلوبر جروبس وهدفهم الرئيسي انه تو شير نولج وذ ايتش اذر. يعني كل ما يكون في شيء اشياء جديده بخلي الناس مطلع على النيوز اوف تكنولوجيز خصوصا جوجل تكنولوجيز. فنزلت أنا ورفقاتي وكنت سمعت على اسمها ريان الذهب. فأنا مين هادي ريان؟ طلعت إنه كنا أخدين مع بوت كامب بامبو جيكس learned a lot of things وهن هلا كلهم صاروا ب very well known companies. فأنا بصراحة بالنسبة لي كنت فان لإيفنتس وكنت أحضر workshops conference وأكتر شيء أثر علي كمان بدي أكسلريت بس ما حسيت إنه أنا طلعت عندي هيدي السبارك to be with the events to feel connected with a community عن جد عم تساعدنا unless وقت حضرت GDG event وخاصة ريان ذهب had big impact with me for me especially when عرفت إنه هي كمان من طرابلس اللي هي السيتي اللي أنا خلقت فيها وفي معها كمان فاوندر أحمد زين وهن أسسوا GDG كوست لبنان ب 2017. فأنا بس أخذت هذا الإيفنت قررت والله كل إيفنت بدهم يعملوا GDG كوست لبنان والله بدي أروح أحضره. حتى لو بدي آخُد 3 ساعات لحتى أوصل على الevent 3 ساعات بالرجعة. بس إنه I felt the value of the community إنه they are really supporting us وعم يكونوا حدنا all time. ف فأنا يعني بالنسبة إلي كvolunteer إنه كنت وقتها كنت صغير أوكي، كنت مثلًا إذا هيك في جمعيات وقتها كنت أحضر أشياء كمان وباساعدهم إذا هيك في مساعدة، بس يكون شي صغير يعني just مثلًا تجيب مَيّة. ما كان شي أكتر من هيك. بس أنا صرت أحضر على GDG events، صرت كمان إشي بكير، وصاروا الorganizers حافظيني والله أنا دايمًا كنت إجي يعني حتى يمكن في مرّة ما جيت آآ نستغرب وقت تاني مرّة إنه ما جيت على last event قُلت لهم صار عندي something important صرت خاطر على بالي أجي أسألهم شو فيني ساعدكم مثل كنت أعمل قبل، إنه كان coffee بيحطوا الbanners فاقول له وقتها ماشي الحال we don't need help currently. بس أنا I insist إنه عن جد تكون a part of this community as helping really making لو إنه small impact. فالأكتر شي صار هو الbiggest change ووقتها عملوا launch لDev Fest ب2017 وكان أول مرّة بييجي Googlers بيحكوا بevents عندنا بلبنان I guess إنه as GDG event. وكان في أكتر من talks وdeveloper expert. ولفتني نظري كمان من الposter إنه حاطين في buses coming from Tripoli. فقُلت أحكي الorganizers anything concerning the fest I'm available to help. فرجعوا قالوا لي yes we need help especially بالbuses هُنّ بيعرفوا إنه أنا من Tripoli so قُلت لهم yes I don't have any mind so like I get the list of the attendees وعملت لهم check in ورحنا بالbuses like it was really my first task as volunteer مع GDG community اللي هو كان ب2017 بأكتوبر sorry نوفمبر. فما ضلنا أكتر من شهرين وبيوصل لي أنا official email من co-founder of GDG Coast Lebanon ريان الذهب to continue support our GDG ولأنه كمان صار في كذا event كمان بعد الدفاس مش بس as assistant organizer we can have access to the platform we can organize events. I was oh nice I didn't expect it to be that fast but even maybe أنا كنت loyal كمان للإيفنتس so صرت I guess kind of بعرف شوي بالecosystem أو بالtechnologies أو what does Lebanon need. فشهر كمان بعدها I was also get invited to attend Google I/O ب 2018 اللي هو بيصير بكاليفورنيا كل سنة والorganizers هن already كانوا رايحين كانوا يروحوا قبل previous one. فأنا وقتها رحت قدمت على الفيزا بس unfortunately I was rejected ما قدرت أحضر الإيفنت. بس أكيد ما أنا ما تابعت الجوجل أيوة حضرته وقتها حضرت some recap ووقتها ما كان كتير في لايف بحضر highlights even like كمان الأورجنايزرز وقتها رجعوا على لبنان عملوا كمان دفة sorry جوجل أيوة extended كمان حكوا على some highlights our own version بالعربي يعني. بس أكيد أنا it wasn't stuff for me ولا إذا أنا عزمت على مؤتمر ما رحت أكيد I wasn't no that disappointed إنه أكيد community وأنا the main responsible and to be as organizer. I decided to be more involved and more إنه كمان صرت إجي حتى قبل بنهار أو نهارين just to organize the event. نشوف شو بدهم شو لازمنا وحتى even like we did 2 Dev Fest ب 2018 و 2019 أكيد كتير أكتر من 40 events خلال سنتين. بس أنا بالنسبة لي being as organizer كان a big change بس لسه كان في changes أكتر بكتير من هال as just to be organizer. فبأكتوبر 2019 وقتها كان الدف فاست كنت أنا I invited كتير university student من رفقاتي معي بالجامعة يعني كان أكتر من 350 student و developers attending the event يعني 50 منهم بس من جامعة واحدة so it was a big number coming to the event. وهذا من on the same time كمان I was also organizing the buses جاي من Travelers so تقريبا نص الإيفنت I was handling them so عرفنا باخر الايفنت بالصدفه انه في بروجرام اسمه ديفلوبر ستودنت كلاب، والاول مره عم يفتح بالمينا ريجيون، وهدف رئيسي to bridge the gap between the theory and practice، لأن كل حدا بيتخرج من الجامعة ما بيكون عنده كل التولز to be a real developer ويكون involved بالdomain of technology. ونحن أصلا كمان كان الفيجن تاعيتنا إنه to see بس يخلص الدف fast how we can collaborate. أنا as GDG organizer how I can really cooperate GDG مع اليونيفرسيتي تاعيتنا، وهذا أنا بعرف كان هالشيء ممكن يكون صعب لأن في كتير رولز بالجامعة. جي دي جي يمكن ما تكون كتير open لهالموضوع. فيعني بالصدفة وقتها بالنهار الدفست كان الديدلاين to apply للديفلوبر ستودنت كلاب، فقدمت أنا واثنين من رفقاتي وعملنا كلنا انترفيوز. بس at the same time بنفس الويك اللي كان فيه الدفست بعد كم نهار بلشت عنا الريفوليوشن بلبنان وسكرت الطرقات وانفليشن هي already كانت بلشت باوغست، صار كمان انفليشن عالي كتير و no one knows what's coming. صرنا قاعدين بالبيت وما في جامعة، بس أكيد يعني wasn't a stop for me. يعني once we back at the university I started reaching doctors department. The same month كمان I got invited to attend local summit بدبي للجوجل فور مينا، كانوا جامعين فيه كل الجوجل ديفلوبر اكسبرت وجوجل ديفلوبر جروب اورجانيزرز واللي هم تك ميكرز والنيو دي اس سي ليدز بالمينا ريجن. فالحمد لله I got the visa I was invited، وكان في أكثر من 200 community leads موجودين كلهم بهذه الصورة، أكيد في شيء منهم مش موجودين. بس it was a huge community. It was first time for me to meet ever organizers outside Lebanon. يعني already كمان developer student club بلش من أول سنة ب 80 chapter. يعني it was really very huge number بما أنه أصلا GDG chapters around the MENA region كانوا 75. أكيد كمان في women tech makers كمان community very supportive for women in tech. I also met a lot of people. Ryan is one of them. كيف بلش عنا الجورني؟ مثل ما قلت إنه we got support. First thing I did talk with doctors, directors. They were very encouraging the idea. وسرجعت أنا من السمت we directly tried to hold an event. فكان في already club summit عنا بالجامعة. So we went and participated as أنا lead و core team members، وقدرنا نوصل لأكثر من 200 members بيوم واحد بهذا السمت. فبنفس الوقت نحن وقت كنا عم نعمل كمان تاج لجي دي جي كوست لبنان وميتك ميكرز على السوشيال ميديا، فيميل ستودنت من اي بي لفت لها نظر الموضوع وقالت شو what is DSC and I first time I heard about this what is community. So I got reached حكينا ال head of Google in MENA region Google developer relation، وكان طلع انه في عندهم بارت بروسيس تاني من السنه. وقدروا كمان عملوا اونبوردنج لكذا جي دي اس تي ليد مش بس بلبنان ب 2020 بفبراير. فهدول بعض الصور انا واثنين من التيم، وكمان تعرفنا على محمود اللي هو كمان هلا كمان صار جي دي جي اورجانيزر. وسبيسيفيكلي الصوره اللي لفتت نظر للاي بي ستودنت هي هذه الصوره as just some stickers some okay. فبنفس الوقت كمان نحن we were trying to expand also Google Developer Group، بما أنا كنت organizer in Beirut chapter اللي هو GDG Coast Lebanon، وهدفه كان يأثر على كل الناس موجودين من الشمال للجنوب على منطقة الساحل. بس كانت الايفنتس mainly focused in Beirut، وكنا نقطع مسافات really just to attend that fest. ف we launched وقلنا إنه ليش ما بنقدم على GDG North Lebanon بالشمال. ف one of our organizers applied and he got accepted. بس unfortunately we got accepted in March 2020 اللي هي نفس الشهر اللي بلش فيه COVID-19. بس أكيد it wasn't stuff for us إنه نقعد بالبيت وما نروح محل لإنه ما فينا نعمل event. نحن الهدف الرئيسي كان إنه نحن نعمل GDG North Lebanon إنه نخلي الناس تنزل على offline events near them، مش ينزلوا على بيروت بقى. إنه أوكي نحن طلعنا شوي عن الmain idea بس نحن still on the same path to help the community to grow even لو إحنا قاعدين بالبيت. بلبنان في عنا مشاكل كتير بالإنترنت والكهرباء. بس small number أكيد it matters. الرقم ممكن بيرجع يزيد even إن كنا نعمل recording. So الحمد لله it was fine. عملنا تقريبا 8 events بأول كم شهر، إنه تقريبا أول 6-7 months كنا تقريبا typically 1 month if each month one event. بس ال biggest event نحن كنا لازم نعمله dev fest هالمرة صار online. With the help of Google, قدرنا to reach some Googlers, some Google developer experts, some organizers من برا لبنان to speak at our conference online. وكان كمان هو السيزون ده فاست كان عاملين نفس الويك في كل المينا ريجن وتقريبا عدد كبير كمان من دول world wide. و it was a huge impact. So it was a huge impact for the Lebanese community in general, but for enthusiasts in technology and some students, it was totally different. So هلا بدي اتوجه خلي ريهام to start the talk.
Okay. Just listening to your story again, Abdurrahman, it's really inspiring. And as he ended with the first 2020, it was online. Honey came my starting point for me. So it all started with a Instagram post. كنا قاعدين بالبيت in the COVID pandemic 2020. كانت بلشت قصة الأونلاين events still getting شوي famous and really beneficial. And I was just scrolling Instagram and I found a post about introduction to ethical hacking that was published by the DSC Arab Open University there. Exactly in October 2020. I saw the post. I reached out to the DSC Lebanon page, which was Abdurrahman managing that time, asking them, is this event just like free for all university students? And he said, yes. I said, awesome. And I attended it. I remember attending it لأنه exactly everything. The event was really awesome. However, لما خلصت the event and I was looking at the DSC platform and seeing the organizers, I looked at them and said, these are really inspiring. When I will be able to do such events. وبلحظتها I thought, okay, I'm بعدني بتاني سنة جامعة. It's kind of no مستحيل. Maybe after I graduate or something. And then I just like completed my university studies عادي. And then in November 2020, كمان just like 1 month after it, I saw the post for the Fest 2020 that GDG North was organizing. I attended it. And honestly, the topics were really advanced. حرفياً I didn't understand anything from them. And they were advanced. I'm still in my second year, still just getting into tech. But I really enjoyed. لأنه I discovered how much I still need to learn. I discovered إنه في new technologies that I don't know about and kind of get into. And actually they were giving prizes and I participated. I got one of the prizes. After even 1 week, Abdurrahman was basically عم بيأسس his team in the GDSC Lebanese University. He reached out to me after seeing me twice in an event saying, do you want to become a core team member in my team? And I said, أكيد. This is my chance to grow and to advance my skills. So that was the turning point in my life, an Instagram post for the ST. Okay, Abdurrahman, next slide, please. Okay, and then after being an organizer and the core team member of the GDSC, I literally didn't miss any event. I was the first one to organize stuff, to help out, to attend, to be in to help in every way that it's possible. Abdurrahman was basically the lead وقتها. He was doing really great and we did some really events. And my first event that I participated in as a speaker was the info session وقتها. in December 1, 2020. Okay, next slide, please. Next slide. Yes, Abdurrahman. Okay. And then after my year in the GDSC as a core team member ended, I applied to be GDSC lead. And I was accepted. So let me tell you a bit about my year in the GDSC. Also, next slide. Okay. With the support of our team that I will mention وخبركم عنهم بعد شوي, we were able to organize more than 48 events with more than 900 attendees overall. معظم التلاميذ كانوا من الجامعة اللبنانية كلية العلوم. كان في عنا other students from other universities and even from other countries. We participated with more 10 tech talks هون كمان بال GDG MENA Digital Days, specifically with محمود مشون. And we were able to secure 50 scholarships from Google Certification Coursera. And we organized the Hashcode Hub also, which is a coding competition organized by Google. Okay, I will show you some pictures of us and my team. Here's proudly my team. We have Mahmoud, which is on my right, Hussein, Mansour, Muhammad Makki, and we have also on my left Ali Bero, and here we have Abdurrahman. We also have Najla Ahmedi. Just greetings to all my team. And we have also Ala Saiter, which is also today one of the GDG organizers. Other slides, please. Okay, how the photos from our events that we did in the Lebanese University Faculty of Sciences, we were able to help and basically do some really interesting tech talks to our fellow students. We were students sharing knowledge with each other under the name of the GDSC, which was really beautiful. Okay, some other pictures, please, also Abdurrahman. Okay, this is one of our first events in the university also. And other slides. Okay, this is me talking. And some other slides. Okay, we were able to do also some online events. The Google I/O extended with the MENA Digital Days, and I organized and talked in other also online events. Okay, next slide, please. Okay, and here I want to highlight something. And as I said before, we were just students who are sharing knowledge with each other under the name of the Google Developer Student Clubs. And in this opportunity, my experience, I want to also highlight the effort that the Google MENA team and Bamboo Geeks are doing in the MENA region. With the help of the Bamboo Geeks and Google MENA team, we were able to secure more than 40 scholarships for Coursera professional certifications from Google for our fellow students, which is like really, really beautiful. And without the GDSC, we couldn't do that. So yeah, greetings for the Bamboo Geek team. Other slides, and we were also able to secure 60 premium data camp accounts. كمان with the help of DataCamp donate program and with the help of the GDSC for our fellow students. Each premium account is worth more than $150. We were able to secure them for 1 year for our fellow students, again with the help of our organizers Fatima Bahi and Muhammad Makki. Some other slides, please. Okay, and in this moment also, I want to highlight the fact that exactly 1 year ago, in December 26, 2021, I was here also in the MENA Digital Days, sharing my experience and story as a woman in tech with my fellow GDSC leads from Arab MENA teams. So just looking back 1 year ago and seeing all this progress, reminds me of the theme of the International Women's Day that was for this year, which is progress, not perfection. So that هلا انتم probably attending and listening onto the stories just بعد سنة على الأقل ب 25/12/2023 look ahead and see all the progress that you make. So wherever you are watching us, just remember how you are making big progresses through all the years. And be proud of this. Okay, back to Abdurrahman sharing his also experience in 2021. شو صار ب 2021 some more stuff Abdurrahman. You're muted.
Okay. So DSC كان اسمه Developer Student Club، ما كان اسمه Google Developer Student Club. So it become GDSC officially هلا بال 2021. ولاحظنا انه كمان صرنا نشجع الستودنت اللي كانوا عم بيحضروا GDG events و some other universities موجودين عم بيحضروا كمان كان GDSC event. صرنا نشجعهم تو ابلاي. هلا كان في عدد يمكن منيح نقدم، بس ما كل الناس اختارت. صار عندنا هالمره 8 GDSC chapters، يعني تقريبا كانوا 5 ب 2020 صاروا 8، زاد عدد 3. نحن عندنا نايس، صار عندنا تقريبا GDSC ببيروت وبالشمال. اوكي ماشي الحال. و significantly كمان also ريهام كانت core team members، صارت the lead of Google Developers in the Club بهذه السنة، وصارت تعتبر من tech makers كمان، وجي دي جي cost Lebanon organizer، كله تقريبا in 1 or 2 years. وعندنا كمان one of the GDSC lead selected for the first time ببيروت عرب يونيفرسيتي، إلي حنوش. كان كمان his graduation year third year computer science exceeded our expectation honestly. He got to know about the GDSC club from one of their friends, maybe watching one of our events. So they applied and launched the club, and we also wanted at the same period لحتى نعمل الفيرست ديف فاست اون سايت، لان صرنا تقريبا ريدي نعمل الديف فاست اون سايت. So كمان he helped us a lot to make this event at their university. So the connection between GDG and GDSC was huge. Even like the organizers from other club 8 clubs كمان they come. هالمرة بالعكس، كنت انزل من طرابلس على بيروت لنحضر ايفنت. ب 2021 عملنا توتالي بالعكس، صارت الناس اجت من بيروت على طرابلس او الشمال just to attend an event. This is really awesome, and exchanging cultures, discovering new cities. يمكن في ناس كان عندها سمعة سيئة عن تريبولي. Yes, also Eli delivered more than 30 sessions in 1 year as GDG North Lebanon with different technologies in MongoDB or Node.js, some Google technologies, project management, blockchain, Web3. We also applied to launch a new community called MongoDB user group. So كمان we got the first collaboration with another community in North Lebanon in 2022 with Google I/O Extended. كنا عم نحكي also on Google Cloud with MongoDB and other technology, Flutter, Angular. also التيم عندنا كبر، صرنا تقريبا 6 organizer. Yes, GDG North Lebanon has grown a lot in around 2 years. And Riham, if you want to continue to brief about
Yeah.
some GDG events.
Yes. Okay. And here basically يعني لهلا صرتوا عارفين how the GDG Coast Lebanon was launched in 2017 and how GDG North Lebanon was launched also in 2020. However, let's talk some numbers because we all love numbers. What did GDG Coast Lebanon and GDG North Lebanon organized in these few years? أول شيء, let's talk about Coast Lebanon. We organized more than actually we are organizing the fast من 2017 من وقت ما ريان سحب founded it with more than 350 attendees each. فإذا بدنا نحكي لحدا in these 6 years we can talk about more than 2,000 attendees as a total. We did more than 120 meetups in 5 years. On site and also online. We have 3,000 members on Meetup, and in our WhatsApp groups, more than 600 members, which we are all proud of this impact. As for North Lebanon, since it was launched, they did a really big impact in the north and also all over Lebanon. they organized more than 70 meetups in just 2 years, with more than 1,200 members on the GDG platform, and a big number, more than 700 members in the WhatsApp groups. طيب جي جي كوست لبنان is responsible of ساحل لبنان, North Lebanon, شمال لبنان, but there are some meetings that they meet up and they collaborate with each other so that they can reach a bigger number of developers in Lebanon. We did together more than event. One of them is the Flutter Festivals, with 4 mobile development online sessions with total attendees أكثر من 400 شخص. And these were sessions like really outstanding, كانوا from the beginner to something like really intermediate, just in 4 sessions. وقتها كمان we did a مسابقة for the attendees كمان to have some hands-on coding, and we had a lot of submissions which shows إنه نحن عن جد قدرنا نساعدهم إنه يتعلموا أشياء جديدة. We did also study jams in Android and Node.js, more than 15 sessions in total, both on Android and Node.js, with كمان a big number of attendees. وبقوا يحضروا الاتtendees للأخير. This shows عن جد قديش these events were important to them and were making an impact in their career life. We also organized the International Women's Day online last year with more than 200 attendees. حاليا عم نحضر for the International Women's Day in 2023. However, it will be on site of course. كان GDSC كمان مثل ما GDG North و GDG Coast collaborate with each other to make these events. كمان نحن بال GDSC we collaborate with each other between all the universities كمان to organize a lot of events. One of them was a machine learning series with more than 230 students attending on Google Meet. Which was a really big collaboration in Lebanon. Let's go to the to more pictures and information.
I want to highlight also that
Okay.
most of the students who are enrolled in the Flutter course especially has got attention to the Google Developer Student Club community, and they like when the new year came to apply, start the application. We got a lot of questions how we can be part of this. We want to launch our community. We want to teach our students Flutter. Yeah, so basically we got to grow from 8 chapters last year to 24 chapters in 2022, which was really, really a very significant increase with the GDSC, which are proud of that a lot. ولأول مرة كمان صرنا تقريبا almost covering all the part of Lebanon. يعني من شمال لجنوب بقاع بيروت. يعني إذا عم نحكي بالشمال لحاله صار عندنا 9 chapter. هذيك السنة كان عندنا 8 chapters بكل لبنان. So فينا نشوف عن جد a clear picture لهاو. Even like كمان this year for the first time عملنا to the fest in the same month. الفرق بيناتهم كان just
Yes.
1 week. So it was also very a huge achievement. Also, we got sponsored for the fest in addition from some support of Google developers and GDEs, Google Developer Experts. We also got Binance as sponsor also for the event. We also saw some pictures. This is Islam Madhat. Islam Madhat also a Bamboo Geek trainer at Bamboo Geek, sorry. And you see like the auditorium fit 400 people, and this the most thing I'm proud of, that almost all the GDSC leads collaborated for this event, and we got the famous picture with the Google Developer Expert also. So you see how the community is really growing. And the same event as most same topics also held in the first in Tripoli, with also more than 400 guests. And yes, so also Islam Madhat coming for Tripoli for the first time in Beirut and Tripoli, but for this first time in North Lebanon we got Google Developer Expert. As previously in Beirut we got it for like since 2017. So this we are really proud of this achievement also. And thanks also for the Google Developer Student Club at the University of Lebanon, because also it was a collaboration as it was hosted at their event, at their campus.
Yes. And just like adding something, and no, we showed you the pictures of our Dev Fest in 2021 من سنة, and then we showed you the pictures of our Dev Fest in October 2022. And I want to tell you like a bit of experience. كنت I was scrolling our dashboard, our GDG dashboard, checking our last event attendees. قديش كان في عنا attendees who was registered. The numbers were around 300 السنة الماضية. This year, more than 1,000 attendees registered ليحضروا Dev Fest Beirut. I was like shocked, from 300 to 1,000 registered. That was like a big like progress in just 1 year. This reminds us كمان with the same idea that we can make like a big progress in just 1 year. So I wonder next year at that fast 2023 where we will be at. Okay.
What to forget also that we had to close the registration very early for Beirut one. Like it was closed like a week before, and like we had to filter over 1,000 submission. So
Yes.
so we have a fair way to distribute the ticket from underrepresented communities, from developers, from students, from managers, and 1,000 registered in Beirut, and also got in 3 days in Tripoli over 800 submissions. We also had to filter them. So yes, for the first time we
Yeah.
got like in total over 2,000 registration, but we are not able to invite everyone because we have very limited seats and auditoriums. Yeah,
Yeah,
so
that's
hopefully
why
next year
why
we.
actually we organized the Dev Fest extended last week لأنه ما قدرنا to actually invite everyone لأنه بالنهاية في limited seats in the auditorium. We organized the Dev Fest extended last week with some of the most interesting topics that were given. Okay, so like we saw all this impact, all this change, all this work, but we couldn't do any of it. وكنا حيكون super hard to do any of it without the help of Google developer communities in the MENA region, and without the help of the Googlers in the MENA team. They basically, all our work is under the umbrella of Google developer communities, and حرفيا يعني literally without their help and their support and the tools and the platform that they gave us, نحن ما كنا نقدر to do all this impact. Let's watch the Dev Fest this year and add some inspiration. And we have the suggestion of 2018, the first. So just like seeing all this progress is really inspiring. Okay, let's go for some open discussion. Abdurrahman, one of the questions that I'd love to talk about: did the Lebanese economic crisis affected our work in the Google developer communities, in your opinion?
Definitely not. Just it was just a start to push people to learn new technologies, because like they want the start of the crisis, they start looking for new jobs, and they started like to explore, to learn new things, to enhance their skills, and yeah. So it wasn't at all. It was a push of a lot. Even COVID, it was a push for a lot of people. learning a lot of stuffs from their comfort home, even attending online, so they don't just need to drive 3 hours to attend an event, so they can attend from anywhere. So I think overall, it was totally okay for us to adapt also for these changes. Even like a lot of venues and partners starting charging us for their venues, but we are getting some support, so we are able to cover some basic stuffs for our events. So yeah.
Yes, exactly. The economic crisis was a push for us. However, in like my honest opinion, I remember أول ما كنت بعد الثورة بلشت، وأول ما عن جد بلش في انهيار للبنانيز ليرة and all these basically hard stuff that we passed through. I was actually a lead in the GDSC, so kind of 1 year ago. في some moments I looked إنه طيب إنه أنا هلأ ليه بدي organize an event وعشية تقطع الطريق وكل هالاشياء البشعة اللي عم تصير بلبنان، إنه who will care about an event and all these ugly stuff are happening in Lebanon. إنه ليش why don't we just like نحضر الأخبار كل الوقت وخلص we settle down. And then on the other side حاليا this is what I was thinking in my mind. However, on other sides I looked and طيب okay, if I didn't organize this event nothing will change. But if I organize this event, maybe some students عن جد حيستفيدوا. Maybe عن جد it will make an impact in their life. Maybe عن جد they care and they want and they need these opportunities. But it was kind of sometimes really mental challenges إنه I should do this or I shouldn't do this في الوضع هيك بلبنان. But at the end, as Abdulrahman said, after we face the reality that we can't do anything except making things better through our events, فit was a push إنه لا رح نستفيد من هيدي الكرايسيس by making a better change and impact in Lebanon. Yeah, this is my vulnerable answer. But also,
let's see what we have and answer the question. How did GDG or GDSC changed you as a person?
Okay. It changed my whole life. Okay, أول شيء I now يعني after 1.5 years I really like appreciate working in teams. all this impact ما كنا رح نقدر نسويه لحالنا. أنا رح أشتغل كل هول الأشياء لحالي. No way. It was our collaboration together, our work with our awesome organizers and our teams. Yes, يعني one of the main things that it changed my life by appreciating working in teams more. And of course, communication skills, leadership skills, and time management. What about you, Abdurrahman?
Yeah, definitely. I couldn't feel okay. I was very appreciating. I'm not saying I'm not كتير شايف حالي أنا GD organizer. No, I'm just like very normal person, just doing some community work. And I was like in one of the interviews, and like the CTO opened the LinkedIn and saw there is Google developer group, said, "Isn't GDG?" I said, "Yes." They said, "I know Ryan Zahab, where is she's the organizer and the founder." I told him, "Yes." He said, "You are a part of this community. You are with their team." He's like, "Yeah, nice. How did you heard about that?" And you are a very good person. And he also like when he saw there is Google Developers in the club, he said, "What is that? I don't heard about this before." I said simply it's just like GDG but based in university. And his eyes like, "Nice, that's exciting." You see, like I already have, as you mentioned, like I have maybe some teamwork, leadership skills, and all this stuff. So this is exactly what they are looking for in the real life job, to see like when we organize tasks, when we organize events, when we talk with each other, when we have public speaking also. So all these small details matter for the companies. For me, as how it changed me, basically like when we, especially when I met the other organizers out abroad, so it's like it's really a huge community. We are not just alone. We we are we are everywhere. So it's just like just a few calls away, and support will near me and to our community. So yeah, it helped me to have some confident also to speak and like yes, we are not losing anything if you
Yeah.
could ask and yeah and do that. Yeah.
Just like other question, what are like some challenges you faced in the GDG or GDSC community?
Oh, definitely there is lot of challenges. Definitely there is lot of challenges happened. Starting from the first challenge, it like could be the internet for online events. So it's like how to get audience, how to get people interacted with us in case they don't have any issues or any uh, how we assume they are not having a risk. So it's like when they see the real value of learning and to see our not think, okay, we are having some very expert uh, sessions. Maybe also at the same time we are having intermediate and beginner sessions. So being having diversity of talks and topics helped us to reach more developers. Even people start learning from scratch, and they could like land a job maybe, or even like to speak on our event in the future meetups. We got a lot of messages. I have something to share. So all the challenges could be solved like um, just by saying this is our community, this is what we do, and yeah.
Yes.
What
Okay.
about you?
Actually, my challenges were kind of more personal, and especially in time management. And we are really trying our best to give back to our community. However, at the same time, we have other commitments, our family commitments, our work commitments, our university commitments. Just like managing all this stuff with also like not being stressed out, not being overwhelmed, was kind of a challenge. And I will be honest, sometimes after like a very continuous work for GDG, especially with the fast لأنه على طول in each year the fast we really give our best. Last year the fast, this year the fast. I after finishing and organizing and doing our the fast, I got overwhelmed. But last year, after getting overwhelmed, I didn't take a break and I completed organizing GDST events and so on. However, I got to the point that آخر شيء خلاص I couldn't. So I promised myself, and after this year's the fast, I will take a break at least 3 to 4 weeks from all this work until I become ready to give back more. So yeah, which I did this year after organizing our awesome the fast. I just took 3 weeks of break. Some of the organizers were telling me, okay, شو حنعمل هلا? Okay, actually one of them عبد الرحمن and Mahmoud. قال لا 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 أنا هلا ببريك. I don't want to do anything. After I'm ready again, خلص, I will be able to give back and continue our work. So yeah, another like little tip for the ones who are listening to us: don't wait to be خلاص overwhelmed to take a break. لا لأنه we all are doing really amazing work. Just take حتى لو 1 week 2 weeks break in one بكل السنة يعني, بس إنه just to be ready again to give, لأنه if we are not fulfilled بيننا وبين حالنا ما رح فينا نعمل أي شيء, nothing.
Yeah,
Yes.
especially for me it was, I'm not saying very hard, but yeah, it could like spend the whole day like to get all this set up for the event, not just one but two. And Riham, you already know how much time we
Yeah.
spent, even like to
Yeah.
talk with the sponsors, to talk with food.
Yeah.
restaurant, to talk with the university, to handle the management, to handle the risk,
Yeah.
to handle the no show up. So like if we got how we manage to invite a specific number of people and ensure these people actually come. So it does one of the challenge actually, but when you feel people like you are having value to come to the event, we are not inviting everyone. So it's like kind of solved the issue, and luckily we got over 90% attendance rate for an event from 8 from 9 to 5. It's like holiday event. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So one other stuff no, okay, just قبل بعض شوي. Okay. Um, هلا we really talk a lot about the challenges about our progress. Just like one secret of what is the secret behind a successful event in your opinion, Abdurrahman, with like 4 years of experience?
Oh, okay. From my perspective, I feel like when I see the people like networking, having great moments, have more engagement with from audience to speakers to organizers. So it feels like this is a chain where developers meet and learn with each other and share the knowledge with each other. For maybe, for example, people find some mentors, find some people from some experts who are talking, got some tips. So the best thing, what matters for the people and what matters for me, to secure this loop and make people have these connections with each other, and then they will be able to have a successful day or whatever.
Yeah. And it's just like seeing إنه hearing from the students إنه لا عن جد they were inspired or from the developers إنه they learned something new today. ما راح وقتهم just like without making حتى لو a small progress today through our events. This kind of كمان a push for us to give more.
Yeah,
Uh,
and if not the content itself, if like is it something repetitive. So when they see a Google developer expert coming from abroad to speak at the event, so it's like I might get something beneficial from this person. He's not coming to Lebanon just to speak to the event. Of course, he was selected to be at speaking at the event because he has something special, and yeah.
yes. Uh, فyeah يعني if it's not the content it's about the networking and advancing basically your network and تعرف على أشخاص جديدة. This is just like a push for us. And another secret of successful events, it's the hard work and the planning that we really try our best at every time. طيب إذا
Yeah.
بدنا هلا just like to conclude everything, what is an advice that you give to a student who is just like still عم ببلش بالuniversity, still entering university?
Okay, of course, the first thing they should do to join the GDSC club near them because it almost
Yeah.
having every subject. And if not, they can join any chapter near them or even GDG and like to start seeing the some. I'm not saying the trends, but follow the basics and like to master the basics of programming in general. Focus on the university courses because it have a lot of some stuffs that companies might ask for. And even if you don't want to be in a university, you can like search for the curriculum which the university offer, and like you can start searching for that. So, like for example, from the programming beginners, for beginners, you start with the fundamentals, algorithms, and then learn a Java or C or Go or Python, and like to start the coding, and then they should like take some courses in Web 2 in general, front and back end, at least to understand the basics, even like data structures courses, because It's very important. They also need like to have to the ability to learn fast. How they could do that?
صح.
The self-learners, they should like have a roadmap maybe, and like they say, I you will finish this in like 1 month or 2 months, and see like other people, ask for help. You are not losing anything. Ask the experts. We can also ask the people who land their first job how you get to land your first job, and like I'm not saying do exactly like they did, but at least they did like something maybe very um, unique. Maybe you could publish a project on GitHub and submit it. Maybe you participated in solution challenge competition uh, from Google Development City Club, and like last year we got Lebanon among top 50, and it's like
Yes.
uh, when you are participating in global competition and like you are recognized as top 50 or even top 10 maybe next this year, or like
Yes,
it's an
really.
achievement for you. Like you are unique. People like will see your achievement. Like focus on achievements, publish them on LinkedIn maybe, and like you'll get the people hiring you. Like when I landed my first job, I actually didn't apply. I was actually applying for some companies, but luckily I got received full stack engineer at very good company in Lebanon, and yes, I landed the first job. It's that simple as that.
Yeah.
Focus on LinkedIn. Yeah,
Yeah, LinkedIn. LinkedIn is like a really important platform to show yourself. لأنه بالنهاية the recruiter will not know that you exist if unless you share your achievements and what you are doing on LinkedIn. Money, I just want to add something كمان. حتى لو you're doing just like very small progress, uh, share it on LinkedIn. يعني this advice, I hope someone told me this advice like 2 years ago, sharing our achievements on LinkedIn. And don't be like shy on sharing your achievements on LinkedIn. I know at least you are trying, at least you are doing, and you are have the courage to share this with the world, which might be inspiring for some, and at the same time would be beneficial for you. Uh, and on the other side, I want to add some stuff before our time ends on what Abdurrahman said. Last year, we have one of the teams, GTSC teams, in Direct Higher University, where they were selected in the top 50 in the world by Google, which is like a big achievement. And we also have had the first team who got the first place in the MENA region was also a GDSC team from the LEU University. هلا السوليوشن challenge will be launched after around 20 days 15 days. Tune in for all the university students. Join the GTSC to know more about it and how you can apply, and definitely apply حتى لو كان your project is really small. But who knows, يمكن بالنسبة لكم small, بالنسبة لجوجل it really can make a big impact and have a large potential. Definitely apply. And just like another advice for university students, which I also want to elaborate that Abdurrahman mentioned, is to join a community. هلا اوكي نحن بنحب نقول لكم join the Google developer communities, but it's not a necessity لأنه في a lot of communities in Lebanon and around the world.
yeah.
So
Got
yeah,
launched in 2017 when GDG launched. Actually, got lot of communities start launching like Meta community, Zaka community,
صح.
Beirut AI. Yeah. So it's like nice.
Yeah,
IWS also launched.
صح.
So
Just like search.
join any event.
صح.
Network is people.
Network people. Just search for your passion, when your passion, and in which technology, Google, AWS, AI, and just like join this community. One, لأنه you'll get of course, most probably this will be a supportive community that will support and help you. And other thing, networking, and third thing, most importantly, you will learn stuff. بالنهاية, we all can't achieve anything with just ourselves. Join communities and attend events. Really attend events. يعني just like because أنا عبد الرحمن attended a random event and here we are organizing events. attend events لأنه مستحيل university courses will be enough. There's always more stuff to learn. So yeah, and if we just want to end it with a phrase in our last slide, work hard. Hard work always pay off. Always give without asking in return. And a return would be just like in other ways, not the ways that you imagine. So always give and give and give. And be kind.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, definitely.
I think you want to add Abdurrahman before we end.
Yeah, okay. There is also another cut anytime and evolve. Anything that's well received is a surprise for me. Yeah. So, for my end, I was very happy to be part today with MENADD. I think the electricity will stop. You can continue, Rihan.
It's all right, Abdurrahman. Thank you, Abdurrahman, for being part of this event. Thank you, Asma, for facilitating this event. And greetings for all our attendees and the MENA Digital Days team. So see you on more events. Bye-bye. And if you need any support, just like contact the Google developer groups in Lebanon. You will find us in Google just by searching our name. So bye-bye. See you. Thank you again.